You know, I was very friendly with him. I got along with him great, and seemed like a nice guy. I didn't know him well. But when I ran for office, he was very hostile. But when you knew someone and you were fine, and then you run for office and he made some terrible statements. So I don't know, it's more difficult. It makes it more, I'm being honest, it makes it more difficult to do.
Donald Trump, Sean Diddy Combs, two men from two completely different worlds. Or are they? One built his empire on skyscrapers and political power. The other built his on platinum records and pop culture dominance. But beneath the surface, these two might have more in common than you'd think. Today, we're asking a question that sounds crazy, but given the history of both men, maybe it's not so far-fetched at all. With Diddy facing the federal charges he is today, would Donald Trump, as president, actually pardon him? To answer that, we're going to break down their surprising similarities, their glaring differences, and what their histories reveal about the kind of men they are at their core. I'm Lindsay Unfiltered, and I talk about true crime and scandal. If you like content like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give me a like. Let's start with what brings them together, even if they'd never admit it. We have to admit that Trump and Diddy both are masters of branding. Trump turned his name into a luxury symbol, stamped on towers, golf courses, even states. Diddy transformed his into a global hip-hop empire. You have Bad Boy Records, you have Ciroc Vodka, you have Sean John Clothing. Both are living proof that your name can be your most profitable asset. Now think about it. We're living in a time when Donald Trump is president and his name is stamped over multiple towers in the country. Another thing that is similar about these two men is that they are both media manipulators. Whether it's a scandal, a lawsuit, or a wild statement, they both know how to dominate and stay in the headlines. They understand that attention, whether good or bad, is still attention. They are controversy proof. When most public figures get hit with bad press, their careers tend to nosedive. Not these two. Trump's legal battles fueled his base of voters, and Diddy's lawsuits and rumors have barely dented his celebrity status until these recent allegations. Diddy was just as celebrity as anyone else. Another thing that makes these two just so similar is the loyal fan bases. Trump's supporters will defend him with their life because of a political passion. I understand political passion, but just not that type of political passion. Diddy's fans see him as an icon who shaped an era of music, who did something for Black Americans in the space of wealth and music. For both, the loyalty with their fans runs very deep. Another thing that we can say they have in common, they're both billionaires. They're both floating, rolling in the dough. When I talk about private jets, gold-plated everything, mansion after mansion. If there's one thing they share, it's living life on the most expensive setting possible. Now let's get into what separates these two. Number one, we have to look at their industries of influence. Trump's roots are in real estate and politics, industries built on deals and negotiation. Diddy's power is built in entertainment and culture, shaping what people listen to, wear, and drink. So Trump can design what you live in and how you live through politics. But Diddy can design what you listen to, what you wear, and even what you think about. Another difference would be the power source. Trump draws his strength from his political authority and public policy, whereas Diddy's comes from cultural influence and his trends that he sets. Their public personas are different. Trump thrives on these blunt, polarizing statements. Diddy thrives on crafting an image or rewriting his story. Another thing that separates the two are their audience demographic. Trump's base skews older and politically engaged. Diddy's fan base is rooted in hip-hop culture and younger audiences. But we need to talk about who they are inherently at their core. Are they the same at their core? When you strip away the industries, the politics, and the music, you start to see that both men share the same DNA of ambition. Both are driven by power, status, and the ability to control a narrative. If they can control a narrative or a person, they're there. They both crave power in their respective positions. Both have survived career-threatening scandals because they understand the value of their image. Now, Diddy, this is going to be hard for him to come back from, but they both have legacies that depend on their ability to keep their name, Sean John and Donald John, relevant. In that sense, yes, they are the same type of person at their core. So now, the million-dollar question, would Trump pardon Diddy? History gives us clues. Trump's pardon list from his last term included political allies, celebrity cases, and high-profile business people. He's not afraid to use the pardon power for people he relates to, especially those who made their own fortunes and collected their own brand. He likes P. Diddy because P. Diddy is in the same class as Donald Trump, financially and mentally. But he has people that he cannot upset by pardoning Diddy. That's where the twist is. They have publicly crossed paths before. I searched it up. Getty Images had at least 50 photos of them together. They've attended the same events, frolicked around the same people, partied together. That personal connection, combined with Trump's love of celebrity power, might tip the scales. But there's also this political risk. Diddy's current allegations are serious, and Trump's base might not forgive a pardon that could be seen as defending those charges. But Trump's base will believe anything that comes out of Trump's mouth. So they may be upset about it for 3 days, and then they'll move on to the next thing to defend and distract about. So would he? My guess is if it benefited him politically or boosted his image in a certain way, if it benefited him financially, absolutely. Otherwise, he's going to keep his distance from Diddy. So as we come to the end of this video, I want to ask you, what do you think? Is Donald Trump going to pardon P. Diddy? And are these two men more alike than different? Drop your thoughts below. And if you want more deep dives like this, hit that subscribe button. We got more coming.